Jimmy? Jimmy?
Your husband's been gone a couple of hours, Mrs. King. He was just leaving when I arrived.
Right, yes, he did mention he had an early appointment. Must have slipped my mind.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No thanks, I'm fine.
Good morning, Marlon. Want some coffee?
Yeah, but would you mind being less cheerful? I've got World War III being fought in my head here.
No stamina, these young folk.
I don't feel too good.
Oh, it's that hangover sitting here. All I can smell is stale beer and stale men.
What are you two doing here, anyway?
I ended up staying over.
I thought you might be in need of some medical assistance this morning.
Hey? Oh, no, my companions may have no head for the beer, but my faculties are functioning perfectly well, thank you.
Oh, yeah? So where's Lisa's sofa?
Eh?
And Alan Turner? You had him with you when you left last night. You dropped him off at the B&B?
I suppose we must have, yeah.
No. He was definitely with us when we came home, because I threw up on his shoes.
How can we lose anyone that size?
Done all that this morning?
I was in at 7.
Very keen. Or are you just trying to keep away from Sadie? Noticed things have been a bit frosty lately. Everything all right at home?
Fine. Now, can I get on with my work?
Yeah, you know, we must have left it by the riverside there. Hey, oh. Hey, see? Now, I told you we didn't lose them.
I remember now we couldn't lift him over the sofa.
Morning, Alan. How's your head?
Oh, throbbing. My memories last night have been hazy. I didn't do anything embarrassing, did I?
Oh, you were the life and soul of the party.
You sucked more ale than any of us. And even managed to pull a bird.
Some memories are coming back. We did have a good time, didn't we?
The best. And now we're going to reap the fruits of our labour. Marlon, get them kippers on.
Could you?
Hiya. Just calling you. Bit worried when you didn't come home last night.
Had a few too many, so I stayed at the Dingles with Chaz.
Oh, bit glad to be back. It's awful there.
Oh, damn right. Which is why I'm moving in here.
Don't to help you with the bags upstairs.
No, it's all right. I've managed this far.
Good. Look, me and Chaz have decided to give living together a proper try.
Hope it works out for you.
It seems to be going all right so far, but it might help if we have the place to ourselves.
Don't worry, I'll stay in my room. I won't bother you.
Well, no offence, Chloe, but we really want to make a go of this, and you did offer to move out.
You want me to move out straight away?
Well, it won't take you too long to find a place of your own, especially if you start looking today.
Dad, same message as before. You could at least give me a call. I waited hours for you last night.
Stood you up again?
Oh, I don't know what's got into him. He's behaving like a senile delinquent. I only went off fishing with the Dingles yesterday afternoon.
Oh, maybe he fell in. Caught a chill.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I should pop round, see if he's all right.
He's fine. You should be happy he's got himself a hobby.
Why should I be pleased that he's hanging around with those plonkers?
Because it stops him moping about Shelley and stops you worrying about him, and therefore you can concentrate on your work. We do have a deadline, remember?
I'll go in there and help out. That'll boost production.
A good idea, but rather late. You need to ask for an extension.
Why can't you do it? You can see I've got enough on my plate as it is.
Because it was your idea, and I like to see you suffer. Come on. Go on.
Oh, that was delicious, Marlon.
Compliments to the chef.
You know, it's funny, but when I used to run NY Estates, I mean, I used to think of people like you as the enemy. You know, poaching and pinching the profit from my fish.
Steady on, Alan. Wouldn't call it exactly poaching as such.
Don't get me wrong, I just didn't realise what fun you all had. Well, I haven't enjoyed myself so much in ages.
Well, you've worked out all your life. Time to let your hair down, eh?
Yes, well, I was hoping that would be good, Shelley, but Seems as if she's gone for good now.
What about seconds?
I'm late as it is.
Oh, yeah, so am I. My guests will have gone without their breakfast by now.
Well, the difference is you're the boss, so there's no one there to yell at you.
Yeah, but I don't want anyone getting into trouble on my account. Do you want me to speak to Diane?
Oh, no. There's no need. Chaz will cover for me, and I've got a lasagna in the freezer. I can rustle it up in a few minutes.
All right, but I just have such a marvellous time. You know, I don't know how to thank you all. Oh, I know. We'll continue the party tonight at my place.
Hey, without a booze, I mean, it's not much of a party without any booze.
No. I'll supply the drink. All you've got to bring is yourselves.
No.
You're just the sort of friend this family needs.
There you go, lads.
Cheers, Bob. What's on the menu?
I'll ask Marlon when he gets here. I've got a feeling it might be salmon.
Been fishing, has he?
Whatever gave you that idea?
I noticed someone might have been at our stock.
Definitely wasn't my family.
Oh, right. I'm sure I saw Zach's van.
Guess we'll have to make do with a liquid lunch.
Right, please, Bob.
You're right, Sid.
Hi. How's it been going with you then?
Yeah, me and Carl are getting on great. I'm moving into Delview permanently.
Well, it's turned out great for both of us, hasn't it?
The only fly in the ointment is Chloe.
Yeah, no change there, then?
Well, she's promised to move out ASAP.
Nice idea, but I believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hey, word of warning. Tell Zach to keep off home farmland in future, and if I ever catch him after our fish again, he'll regret it.
Right. Well, I'll be sure and pass that on, but right now I've got more pressing things on my mind, like today's lunches, which need making, so catch you later.
Guess who?
Unfair question. No wife should be that affectionate after all these years. It's not natural.
Oh, ignore him. He's just an old cynic. I need to get you away from his influence.
What about my pint?
Oh, I'll get you another one later. Come on. There you go.
Hey, babes, you'd be pleased to know I'm not homeless anymore.
Oh, must have found somewhere for free then. Didn't leave us with tuppence after the holiday.
Well, Len said I can stay at his place till I find somewhere.
Well, what happened to all your money? Too much Dolce Vita? Overdosed on Italian cuisine and fine wine, eh?
My wish. Lucky if I got a slice of pizza on the street.
Come on, Donny, you know we're on a tight budget. Anyway, I think it's better to experience it for ourselves than not experience it at all.
And Rome's such a romantic city. Hope you at least made it to the Trevi through and a few coins, you know, make sure you go back, eh?
Not Danny, no. He was wading the fountain picking up small change. Nearly got arrested, didn't you?
Right. We did it for bus fare.
Yeah, only because you spent all our money on stupid postcards.
They're not stupid, they're an investment. I think Rodney will be over at Moon when he sees them.
Well, they better be, because there's my money in there too.
Well, come on, then. No, give me a suspense.
Feast your eyes on the greatest boxers this world has ever known.
He doesn't look very excited.
Just give him time. It's not every day you come across a fan like this. You think?
Well, I'm not really sure. It's a very specialised area, you know. I've got a contact in Harrogate who might have a better idea. We could show them to him, I suppose.
I told you, didn't I, Danny? You could have bought me something in Gucci.
Still not answering. Beginning to get worried now.
Thank you, Bob. And we'll both have the salmon.
Oh, no, it's not on the menu.
Oh, fish and chip failure, was it?
There was no fish and chip. It's just more of a bender. They all woke up with huge hangovers.
No changes there, then.
Get off your high horse, Steph. Your dad was as bad as any of them. Spark out in the back of a van this morning with Alpha Company but a chicken.
Oh, please tell me somebody took a photograph of him. Ex-councillor found in compromising position with a broody hen. Hey, the Sundays were paying absolute fortune for it.
That isn't funny, Eric.
I think it's hilarious. So stop worrying about him being ill. He's just got the mother of all the hangovers.
Mr. Pollard was most disappointed not to find salmon on the menu.
Life is full of disappointments.
Too right. Where's my dad?
I should be on his way back to the B&B by now.
Good. I've got a few things I want to say to him.
Oh, it's perfect. When can we start building?
As soon as we get permission. Should go through on the nod, but, well, we're still working on the plans anyway.
You know, maybe we should build a stable block. Then I could take Legacy for a ride every morning.
Might add a fair bit to the price.
I thought this was going to be our dream house.
Okay. I'll have a word with the architect as soon as I see him.
Thank you. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Great views across the countryside.
And a good-sized garden for the kids to play in. They can have a tree house, trampoline, anything they want. We really do have to talk about this, Sadie.
Dad?
Oh, at last, someone.
Oh, hello.
This has been the most shambolic hotel it's ever been my misfortune to visit.
I'm sorry?
The service, it's been virtually non-existent, and now I can't find anyone to check me out.
Well, I'm sure my dad would have left your bill here somewhere, Mr.
Sangers. And you could cut out the breakfast and the newspaper because I didn't get either.
Oh, about time and all. Mr. Sangers has got a few complaints.
Oh, yes, Mr. Sangers. Haven't stopped complaining since you walked through my door. First of all, your mattress was too soft, then your towels were too hard. This man whinges for England.
Oh, here it is. I knew I'd find it.
In that case, I'll take £10 off. I shall be writing to the tourist board about you.
Dad, you are still drunk.
Indeed, and I intend staying so for quite a while. My only regret is that when I do eventually sober up, you'll still be my nagging disappointment of a daughter.
You know, I never meant for this to come between us.
Nor did I.
You know, we've always got on so well. We make a great team.
The best.
Which is why it's stupid to risk it with pointless arguments. Look, we can work this out. And in the meantime, we should just enjoy ourselves. You know, you've been getting really tense, and that's not good for you. You've got enough to deal with at work. You'll end up giving yourself an ulcer if you're not careful. You just need to relax.
Oh, that feels really good.
See? I know what's good for you. I've always known.
Then you ought to know how much having kids means to me. And I'm not going to let you smooth talk me out of it.
Well, I was planning on a little more than talking. You know, it's not natural us sleeping in separate rooms.
Maybe. But that's how it's going to stay until this gets sorted.
Right, that's 4 dozen lagers, 3 bottles of scotch and 6 packets of frozen vol au vents.
What you got this lot for?
I'm having some friends over.
Oh, no, you're not. Take 'em back.
Leave them where they are.
Well, we should make your minds up.
I have. There you go.
Oh, cheers.
You can't go throwing your money around like this. Donna, I'm sure you wouldn't want to take advantage of a drunken old man.
I didn't ask to be an errand girl.
It's my money. I shall spend it as I like. Off you go, dear.
Dad, you can't carry on like this. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I'm not. I'm having a wonderful time, if that's all right by you.
No, it isn't all right with me. Look at yourself. You used to be a pillar of this community. Now you're just an old soak. You were so drunk last night you forgot you were having dinner with your own daughter. Couldn't even make your way home. And when you finally did, you're abusive to your customers. You carry on like this and you won't have a business in a couple of months. Be proud of yourself then. It's appalling behaviour. You should just thank your lucky stars you had me around to make sure you didn't make an even bigger fool of yourself.
I wouldn't have made a fool of myself if I'd gone to Spain with Shelley.
Oh, wake up, Dad. It was never going to happen. Shelley was only going out with you for your money. You were the only mug that couldn't see it.
There's still time to organise a party for your 18th.
You were just starting to get your family back together. I don't want to upset anyone.
You mean Andy?
Well, yes. And, you know, last 18th was a complete disaster, wasn't it?
Maybe I'll just take you out for dinner then.
Where's Scott?
On a breakdown.
Oh, tell him I'll come back later then.
Oh, no, don't go. I've not seen you for ages. How was your holiday?
Rome was great.
I bet you and Danny never left the hotel room.
We did, funnily enough. It's very educational, actually. I bet you didn't know the Emperor Vespasian imposed a urine tax.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Everyone rides around in these. They're really cool. That's why I got mine out again. But the battery's flat.
I'm sure Rob can fix it.
I'm busy.
Never too busy to help a friend, though.
Yeah, OK.
Oh, thanks. Just let me know when it's done. I'll be at the shop.
I can't let you carry on like this, Dad. We have got to reorganise your life.
I I just had one over the 8. It's hardly a national emergency.
It's the start of a slippery slope. Your drinking is getting out of hand.
I missed dinner. My only crime was that I forgot to phone you to cancel.
Cancel me? For the Dingles?
Well, why not? I can see you any time. I was enjoying the fishing.
I can see those Dingles are a bad influence.
I'd rather have a bad influence than a sanctimonious old trout.
I am not going to stand by while you drink your life away. You're going to have to stop seeing them.
You can't choose my friends.
Friends? They're freeloaders, Dad. You won't see them for dust when your money runs out.
Now I understand. You're not worried about me, you're just worried about your precious inheritance.
Oh, leave it out, Dad. I wasn't thinking about the inheritance. But actually, now you mention it, it would be nice to be left something, the way you've treated me.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get it by nagging me.
I'm doing this for your own good.
I don't want to be done good. I want to enjoy myself. And you're not going to stop me.
Where are you going?
I'm going up for a nap.
Papa, will you come over to the cafe when you've got a minute?
What for?
Well, you know, people are always complaining about the menu. Well, I thought, why don't we change it all?
Good reason. Your mum a go spare.
What?
Come on, you remember what she was like when Jean started moaning about things?
Yeah, what?
Donna, you know me, I like an easy life. Any changes to the running order of things without your mother's approval will meet
Will
with...
you just listen to my ideas?
I don't want you to have ideas. I just want you to leave things as they are.
Pie, please, Bob.
Thought you were skint.
Well, Rodney lent me a tenner.
Oh, it's all right when you've got rich friends. I'm not even allowed to have ideas.
Oh.
But will you stop nagging and leave me alone? I want a nap.
What? So you can go binging again? Give me that.
Look, it's been a bad year, that helps.
Oh, grow up, Dad. It won't bring Tricia back, or Shelley.
Shelley wouldn't have gone if it hadn't been for you.
You can't blame me for everything. Shelley left because she didn't love you. She didn't share your dream. When are you going to face up to the truth?
You want the truth? Well, yes, I do miss Shelley. And I do miss Tricia. Sometimes I can't believe she was your daughter. She was so full of fun and life, and you're so tired and bitter.
If I'm bitter, it's because of the way you treated me as a kid.
Well, you deserved it. I often wish you'd died instead of her.
How dare you!
Ah! Steph! Oh!
Oh. Dad! Dad! Oh, look what you've made me do.
What's in them pipes?
No, but like I said, Donna, you know, don't go changing anything till you've spoken to your mummy.
See you late, Bob. Been on the phone to the supplier. They'll be delivering the ciabatta and tiramisu tomorrow.
You can't let your 18th pass without a party. Should have seen mine, it was carnage. 2 people had the stomach pump, 1 ran off with my mate's mum, and I fell asleep in a bush. That's what I call a party.
Yes, I know, but I just can't risk offending anybody else.
Could at least have drinks in here, now it's almost legal.
Well, I suppose it couldn't do any harm.
Come on, lads. Party time. Hey, is your dad ready for us?
What?
Well, a party, of course. Don't tell me I haven't invited you.
I wouldn't know. He was still drunk when I left him, you know, a few hours ago.
Should be ready for topping up by now.
How's the flat hunting?
Oh, I haven't found anywhere yet.
Why am I not surprised?
But don't worry, you two will have the place to yourselves this evening.
You got plans?
Met this gorgeous bloke at the antiques barn. He's taking me to a club, so don't expect me back till late. In fact, if he plays his cards right, I might not be back all night.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
I don't think he's in.
He's not answering his phone either.
He must have fallen asleep.
I'll have a look round the back.
Come on, Tubby. It's party time.
So try shouting through the letterbox.
Alan! He's there, all right. He's laying at the foot of the stairs, and he's not moving. This one must be stiff as something. Alan? Alan? Can you hear me?
Is he alive?
I don't know. Hey, whoa! Go and get Steph.
Told you she won't be looking for a flat.
She got distracted, found the love of her life instead.
My girl's had more loves of her life than I've had hot dinners.
Oh, well, there's blokes who don't mind leftovers. She's still in with a chance.
Oh, she's just in a war paint now. Poor fella don't know what he's walking into.
Let's hope he's got a luxury pad in Leeds and asked her to move in straight away.
We should warn him. Send out some distress flares like they do in the jungle.
Oh, no, then we'd never get rid of her. And who knows? Maybe this time it's for real.
It's always for real. Well, for the first week or two. After that, deep trouble.
Bob.
Yes?
Can you cover for a couple of hours?
Suppose so. Why?
Well, you can measure Chloe's long-term commitment with a stopwatch. We might not have much time. Come on, Tiger. Let's take advantage of having the place to ourselves while we can.
Do it.
Steph, you better come quick. Your dad, he's had an accident.
Is he all right?
He's at the bed breakfast.
We're just keeping you warm.
We need an ambulance. The Grange, Emmerdale.
Alan, are you with us?
It's a Mr. Alan Turner and he's in a bad way. We need to get him to a hospital.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Yeah. They're going to get here as soon as they can. It could be a while, though.
Right. Right, we'll check him in the van. Shadrach, go and bring it round, and quick! Alan! Alan!